Have you ever wondered how the first car came into existence? The inception of this revolutionary concept traces back to the minds of brilliant thinkers and inventors. In the heart of the Renaissance, Leonardo da Vinci sketched designs of self-propelled vehicles, envisaging the future of transportation. Da Vinci's ideas remained dormant until a few centuries later, when Sir Isaac Newton introduced the fundamental laws of motion, laying the groundwork for future automotive engineering. As we moved into the 18th and 19th centuries, the idea of a self-propelling vehicle began to take shape, quite literally, with the advent of steam-powered vehicles. These mechanical marvels, puffing and chugging along, were the first realization of Da Vinci's vision. Yet, they were far from the sleek, combustion engine vehicles we're familiar with today. The initial concepts, the groundwork, and these early prototypes were all crucial steps in the journey. But the journey to the invention of the first car was just beginning. So, how did we move from steam-powered vehicles to the first automobile? Well, it all began in the mid-19th century with the development of internal combustion engines. This was a revolutionary concept that changed the game completely. Instead of relying on steam power, inventors began experimenting with engines that used a mixture of air and fuel ignited by a spark. The ensuing explosion would push a piston, converting chemical energy into mechanical energy. This was a game-changer. Among the pioneers in this field was a Belgian engineer named Etienne Lenoir. In 1860, Lenoir patented an engine that mixed coal gas and air in a balloon. The gas-air mixture was then ignited inside the cylinder by a jumping sparks ignition system. Lenoir's engine was the first to provide a reliable source of continuous power, and it was a significant step towards the creation of the first car. Around the same time, a German-Austrian inventor named Siegfried Marcus was also making strides in engine design. Marcus built an engine in 1864 that ran on liquid fuel. Unlike Lenoir's engine, Marcus's design used a carburetor to vaporize the fuel, improving efficiency. However, these early engines were far from perfect. They were inefficient, noisy, and often broke down. But they laid the groundwork for the engines we know today. Engineers continued to make improvements, refining the design and increasing the reliability of these engines. As the century progressed, the internal combustion engine became more sophisticated. Engineers began to experiment with different types of fuel, such as gasoline, and the engines became smaller and more powerful. The invention of the gas engine was a significant turning point in the history of transportation. It paved the way for the development of the first automobile, a vehicle that would revolutionize travel and shape the course of the 20th century. With the invention of the gas engine, the stage was set for the creation of the first car. And then came the breakthrough moment, the invention of the first car. The year was 1885, and a brilliant mind named Carl Benz was about to change the world forever. Benz, a German engineer, had been toiling away in his workshop in Mannheim, Germany, perfecting a concept that was as revolutionary as it was ambitious. He was developing a vehicle that would be propelled not by horses, but by an internal combustion engine, a concept that was still in its infancy. It was a daunting task, fraught with challenges and setbacks, but Benz was not one to back down. He was on a mission to create something the world had never seen before. After countless hours, sleepless nights, and tireless work, Benz finally completed his masterpiece. He named it the Benz Patent Motor Wagon, a nod to the patent he filed for this groundbreaking invention. The motor wagon was a marvel of engineering for its time. It boasted a three-wheeled design which was unusual but practical considering the technological limitations of the era. At the heart of this machine was its rear-mounted engine. This engine, albeit modest by today's standards, was a true testament to Benz's ingenuity. It was a single-cylinder, two-stroke unit, and it marked the first time an engine had been specifically designed to power a vehicle. The Benz Patent Motor Wagon was not just a vehicle, it was a symbol of human innovation, of our relentless pursuit of progress. It was a testament to the power of an idea, to the potential of human ingenuity. And just like that, the first car was born. This invention was not just a vehicle, it was a declaration of independence from the traditional means of transport, a statement that we were no longer bound by the limitations of the horse and carriage. It was a beacon of progress, a sign of things to come. It was the dawn of a new era, the birth of the automobile, and the world, as we knew it, would never be the same again. The invention of the first car didn't just change transportation, it changed the world. With its arrival, a new dawn broke over society, heralding an era of unprecedented transformation. This mechanical marvel didn't just revolutionize the way we move, it fueled the creation of a whole new industry, the automotive industry. Factories sprang up, creating thousands of jobs and injecting life into faltering economies. The birth of the first car was not just a technological leap, but a socio-economic one, challenging the very fabric of our existence. Suddenly, distances seemed smaller, and a new sense of freedom was born. The world became a smaller place as people were no longer confined to their immediate surroundings. This invention changed the way we lived, the way we worked. It shaped our cities and our landscapes, our daily routines and our dreams. The invention of the first car was a pivotal moment in history, setting the stage for the world as we know it today. So, what have we learned about the invention of the first car? From the birth of an idea to the realization of a concept, the journey of the world's first automobile has been an intriguing saga. It all started with the initial concepts of self-propelled vehicles. Then the development of the gas engine, a crucial component, took the idea forward. This innovation led to the invention of the first car by none other than Carl Benz, a name etched in history. However, the story doesn't end there. The birth of the first car had a profound impact on society. It changed how we travel, how we work, how we live. It changed our very perception of distance and time. It spurred industries, created jobs, and transformed economies. It's astounding how a simple three-wheeled vehicle sparked a revolution that reshaped our world. The first car, a simple three-wheeled vehicle, sparked a revolution that reshaped the world. And it all started with an idea.